All right, it's 9:30 already, so I want to see some more buys from this point right now, so I'm not gonna see any kind of retracement below this 4960.59. All right, it came close to taking my stop loss here. You can see that, but it's still pushing. I needed to push a little bit. I added in another order, 0.61. I wanted to push it a bit more, give me about like 15K, but there could be some more manipulation, but at least I can go to bed knowing it's a bit safe with the stop loss as well, just in case. Do you remember when our elders used to convince us that education is the key to success? And all you had to do was get a degree. And just like that, you're set for life, right? So you had to go through, now from where I come from in Uganda, you have to go through kindergarten, then primary school, then secondary, then university. That alone can take about 20 years. Then try to go into the job market, finding a job, which you will barely find if you're lucky and you're connected. And that job will start giving you at least like $100 a month, of which you have to survive on. So that was me 2018. After 20 years, man. 20 years. And that took me to a point where, bro, I knew trading was the only thing for me. That's the only thing that could give me what I wanted. So that also took me another 4.5 years just to get the right information. So I had to re-educate myself, go through all these things on YouTube, just to figure it out, man. 4.5 years until I perfected myself as in terms of information. Then I have to re-educate myself in psychology and how to handle my trades and my losses. Now, like today, I've been holding this from here? Yeah, from here, right? I added in another order somewhere here, and it took out my stop loss. Because every time I put in a second order, if the third order, I have to also put stop losses on it. That alone, like, I would never have done that like 3 years ago. I would just be putting in like multiple orders and knowing my direction, right? So in discipline in a way. So on that move alone, I had put in 0.61, lost about like 1,200. Here I'm still up like 8,000. The day is about to end. It's Friday. I'm targeting this right now. This was my target, but it has not yet got there. So I'm not going to really necessarily hold it, especially with the new rumors going around about Trump and Iran that may actually push gold to all the way up here. But that is an if. There's no trading. When you're trading, you cannot trade on ifs. You cannot trade on emotion, on what you think it should do. You need to trade on what's it actually giving you. So data is important. So now I'm going to close. Make my 8K. Just like that. Done. Anyways, what they should have told us is it's information and access. Once you have information and access, the right information and access, the right access as well, yeah, that's going to give you a little bit of a leg up. You know the right people, you know the right things to do. Yeah, that changes your life. So, all right, let's call it a week. The week is done. Yes, I've got money on it. And it's a Friday. So, last trade, I do have some losses as well. I have a Bitcoin loss, I have a Euro loss, but at least making sure that if I'm making money, my profits are trumping any kind of loss.